Hello, John Bloodworth, Gentleman Crafter here, back with another card sketch challenge. Now during May I'm going to be using a lot of these, and they are Foilables from Julie Hickey Designs. They're basically a toner printed piece of card that's been die cut that you can then apply foil to using a laminator or a regular household iron. So basically the principle is you would position those in a folded piece of copy paper, place your foil on top with the matte side facing down, shiny side facing up, close that pocket and then either press with the iron, or in my case I'm just using a cheapo heat laminator, and you would feed that into the machine with the folded edge first, let it do its thing. We need some elevator music here while it goes through. And then basically what's happening inside that laminator is the toner ink is getting melted, that's sticking to the foil, and then when you reveal it, it will basically cling on to the foil and give you foiled areas wherever there was black printing. Now I'm not using a contact foil, I'm using a heat activated foil. So you will get a little bit of distressing around the edges, but for a cleaner finish you would use a contact foil. So that's a cold press or cool foil. If it says heat activated, that's the result you'd get potentially. If it doesn't, then you'll get a better result. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, onto the actual card itself, and I've basically chosen two pieces of patterned paper from Let's Celebrate, and I've obviously got all my bits and pieces here. So the first thing that I will need to do is to trim down the paper. So I've got my handy trimmer for this as usual. Now obviously with every card sketch challenge there is a layout available to download from my website gentlemancrafter.com. That will give you the measurements of all the layers that I've used. If you don't have any of these foilables, then I am including just basic shapes in that layout, just to give you an idea of where to position whichever embellishments you would like to use. While I'm chopping down the layers and inking the edges, which will come next, just let me remind you that I do have a Facebook group where people are sharing what they make from these card sketches. So if you'd like to join, please do feel free to come along and request membership. That makes it all sound very special. To be honest, just submit your thing and I'll accept it. But yes, come along. It's great to see what people are making, and apparently it's great for stash busting as well. Okay, handy reverse action tweezers going in there to grip hold of the card. Bookbinding glue as ever on the back of the card. And then I'm whacking that on the front of a 6x4 white card. You could have, of course, use coloured. And of course you can scale this up. That layer and the card size could be scaled up to whatever you want to do. Okay, now for the banner. I'm going to use foam pads for this, sticky fixers. And I've just realised I've actually put them on the wrong side. But thankfully, these didn't grip on too hard, so I was able to peel them off and then stick them on the correct side. Yay! That was a nice save. I probably wasn't concentrating because while I was making these videos I had the laundry going, I had something cooking in the oven. I think I probably had my embroidery machine going as well. A few things at once. I'm not a great multitasker. Okay, now for the foiled embellishments. going to raise a few of these up with foam pads and then stick others directly down. Raising things up in layers just gives a little bit more interest and, let's use the word, excitement to a card front. Basically because it's not all just slapped down flat. On the layout for this particular card sketch, you'll see circles used in place of these embellishments. As I said, you don't necessarily have to use these foilables from Julie Hickey Designs. Use whatever you've got available, whether it's dies, pre-cut embellishments, even paper flowers. It is entirely up to you. When it comes to the sentiment itself, which I'll be putting on in just a moment, of course, again, feel free to maybe even just print something on your printer and cut that out and stick it on. Or if you've got a die-cut word, it don't matter. These are not rules. These are serving suggestions. Trimming down a foam pad there to fit on the back of the sentiment. And then bosh, on it goes. Now yes, I am going to gem this. I thought with all that sparkly, twinkly foil, might add a little bit of something extra. But while I do that, please let me ask you, do remember to give this video a thumbs up before you go. And of course, if you'd like to see more of these, please also do subscribe. To get notifications of new videos, hit the bell icon as well that's next to the subscribe button. That way, if you've got the YouTube app on your phone, you will get a ping whenever I release a new video. They're usually the same time every day, and at the moment it's 3 or 4 times a week, so hopefully not too much. Anyway, that's this week's card done. I hope you like it, and we'll even check out those Julie Hickey Designs foilables. Thanks for watching.